Often, as entrepreneurs, it's very hard to stay focused. We see ideas everywhere we go. Because we are rapid learners, we tend to take knowledge and attempt to apply it. And what that does is allows us to take knowledge that we've acquired over the last few years and apply it to modern day situations. And as entrepreneurs, we are basically business creatives. And and one new idea or one new technique or one new book adds another color to our art set, right? And therefore, we're able to paint a new canvas. And we're able to look at a problem that seems unsolvable and take our knowledge from robotics and apply it, or take our knowledge from biology and apply it, or take our knowledge from social media networks and apply it. And this keeps us growing. It keeps us learning. And as we apply our knowledge from one area to another area of business, we are now building something, and we're now building new concepts and new techniques in our mind. And this causes us to not be focused on one specific idea. Unfortunately, this is the same reason why many artists aren't able to succeed. These artists tend to be hyper creatives. Instead of focusing on one niche of art, which is the way of proven success, an artist may be a songwriter, they may be a painter, they may be a dancer, they may be a book writer. Instead of focusing on one specific niche, in order to accomplish our goals, as stated before, we need to learn to hyper focus on solving the problem that's relevant to our solutions. Now, what this often means for us as entrepreneurs is that we have to become blind to many things, strategically blind, right? We have to be able to say, the opportunity exists there, yes, but all of my time needs to be dedicated to this much greater opportunity. And we find that hard because we are creatives. We are just business creatives. And as a creative, our mind it's hard for our mind to just focus on one specific thing. But the greatest successes in life, the greatest successes in business has been business pioneers who are able to focus on one specific problem. And that what makes people great, because you're able to focus on one specific problem. You can still apply all of these new learnings to that one specific problem. And that's the amazing thing about focus. And so think about that, right? So just think about what that means. What that means is that when you learn stuff about robotics, or you learn stuff about technology or blockchain or cryptocurrency, but you're running a restaurant, there's ways that you can apply blockchain to restaurants. There's ways that you can apply robotics to restaurant service. There's ways that you can apply all of these new technologies that you are learning to restaurants, to any product and service. And that's the amazing thing about focus, because you're able to continue learning, but creatively apply your new learnings to your existing projects. Unfortunately, many of us will be like, blockchain, cryptocurrency. Let's dive into the cryptocurrency field and think about how to profit off of cryptocurrency, instead of saying, how can we apply cryptocurrency to this restaurant business or to this restaurant chain, right? And how could cryptocurrency help gain more market share in a restaurant chain? Or how could robotics help me gain more market share, become more efficient in my restaurant business? This is how we need to start thinking as entrepreneurs. We need to, one, choose the area that we're willing to dedicate our life to. If you're not willing to dedicate your life to it, you probably should not be in that field. And that said, again, if you're not willing to dedicate your life to it, then you probably should not be in the area that you're in. Two, hyper focus. No matter what you learn, think about what you could be doing with that new skill set to improve your existing business. Not, oh, there's a new business opportunity. No, delete that. How does this existing skill set, how can this existing skill set apply to how can the new skill set apply to your existing business? Take those two tips, right? And continue learning. Read what you need to read, study what you need to study, get out there, experience these different business models, and just take your learnings and apply it to your centrally focused problem.
This video was brought to you by Accra Founders Club, where entrepreneurs work together for mutual success.